Hello, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is going to be the weekly reading, starting with Aquarius for the week beginning the 7th of July. I did actually pull all these live because I thought I would do it a little bit differently, but in actual fact it took like 40 minutes to do 3 signs because I'm slow. What can I say? I like to think, and it takes me a while to pop those bad boys out. So I've just gone back and pulled the cards again, just to shorten the whole message, because it is just a weekly at the end of the day. So Aquarius, your message for this week is Ángel de los Muertos, which is transition to the spirit realm. I'll read you a little bit of this to start with. So this can be obviously messages from beyond, but it might mean a wee bit more for you this week. I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you now to acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit or creating new selves for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which the soul comes in, and I ask you to be open to the message from the loved ancestors, for they do have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon in a vision or a dream or a message during a daydream that will bring such sweet, tangible proof of what some people call the afterlife. There is no death. There is only life and resting time and change. Be ready to be comforted and to learn more of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you as clear as the flags in the sky. Okay, gosh. So, you know, obviously this can, from what I'm looking at here, it can be that you're going to get an awful lot of messages through this week, Aquarius, that are literally going to move you on to the next level of your ascension. Because I think where you are just now is that you're maybe a little bit blocked, but in actual fact, I mean, it can mean something, you know, a lot more straightforward in the 3D. So from the Lenormand, we have the Tower, the Woman, and the Fish. The Tower is usually about anything official. It can be like in government or, you know, yeah, the council. It can represent, in terms of people, it would be a lawyer, it would be a legislator. But mirroring the Fish here, it would be new, not necessarily news. This is the thing, I don't actually have a card to suggest it's news that's coming from like an official source. And yet this combination would constitute like an official, a financial institution, a financial business, big money, big changes on the money front. Official money news is literally what that means. And I am reading for a woman here. Obviously, if you're not a woman, this can be a woman that you're connected with. But like I say, I don't actually have any message card as such. Now I do have the coffin at the base of the deck, and that is with the owls, which is like my official communication. I mean, there may be someone that's passed in your life, Aquarius. I don't necessarily get that it's someone that you are particularly close to, or indeed, yeah, it's a bit weird, because I'm not getting like yeah, no, it could be. If it is something like that, then I mean, you could literally be coming into some sort of inheritance this week, in all honesty. Yeah, it's an odd one, because I get the feeling that it's not someone particularly close to you, which would make me wonder why you would be. But there is most definitely a massive uplift, either on the financial front, that's going to literally take you to a new level, or it is more to do about a sort of like, you know, spiritual breakthrough where you have been stuck. Because I do have the cross card here confirming the Tower. Now, this can represent a church, in all honesty. It could be, you know, your church, maybe you're a member of a church, your own religion, your own spirituality. And it could be that you're actually letting that go with the Death card, and it will be the Retriever here. So this is big change, really big change with the Death card. It's almost been like liberated. So if you've been brought up in a specific religion your entire life, you might sort of have like a complete epiphany that it's not for you, that it is something that has actually, you know, made you pretty sad. This is like having nightmares about a situation. This is feeling stuck. This is having to unearth something from your past that needs to be dug up. And until it is, you remain stuck. And it could very well be to do with your own religion, your own belief system. And you're freeing yourself from that. It is something from your past. It is something that maybe has given you a lot of comfort, made you feel like, you know, part of it, protected by it. But at the same time, the sort of flip side of that is it's something that's also made you feel really restricted. And there's maybe elements of it that you just haven't, you know, really believed in. And now you're getting some sort of message through that is enabling you to release that. That will be for some of you. There's most definitely a lot of psychic messages coming through this week. And they may actually be quite frightening. Because with this combination, this is like literally seeing dead people. You know, like at the bottom of your bed. Yeah, you're like, no. That's a wee bit like that. It might give you nightmares. You might actually be afraid to shut your eyes because of what you might see. So if anything, the message for you this week is not to be afraid. And to know that these messages are meant for your, you know, your highest good. They're meant to be beneficial. You're meant to take them and run. It's meant to move you and free you from anything that you felt restrictive and even a little bit karmic. It is most definitely significant change. If you felt isolated, the Tower can refer to isolated, you know, being stuck. This would suggest that there is a wrapping up and even a burning off of any sort of karma that, you know, you are due to repay. With the Guardian of the Gate here, and now this is below the fish, and the fish is about money, it's abundance, it can be a lot of, and with the moon, it can also almost mean that your reputation is on the up and up, that you're going to make some sort of breakthrough in whatever profession you're involved in, because the stars and the moon are all about being recognized as someone important, as being recognized as someone abundant. It's almost like a fated, destined path here that I'm seeing, and you now get like the green card. The Guardian of the Gate is that you get to the nub, it's the gateway, you know, it's the runway. You get here and they check your papers. If it's not like your official papers, it's more a case of, have you learned your lessons? Have you burned off your karma? Yeah, okay, you can pass. So there is like a final test here, but with having the moon, the stars and the fish, it would suggest that you're free to go. So you're going to get a lot of clarity, and this can also, with this combination in particular, the moon and the stars, this is financial wishes being fulfilled. It really does feel like big money is coming in this week, Aquarius. So whatever fears have kept you stuck here are going to be evaporated, in all honesty. So let's just take a little advice card for the week for Aquarius. Please Spirit, an advice card for the Aquarius I'm reading for here for the week beginning the 7th of July. Advice for Aquarius. Okay, I'm getting moving on that. I just saw I got about a month ago. It didn't clip. Move in a new direction and learn from spiritual experiences and shed old skin. So yeah, I mean, there's like the guardian of the gate is like choosing a new direction. It's just being free to have choices as to which direction you choose to move in. And this is Jesus himself, the great teacher. So yeah, let's have a wee look. I'll have the great teacher. Go. In all good time, apparently. Maybe not this week. Okay. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired and learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a greater chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. Awesome week. I mean, obviously, I have to say that the cross and opponent's wild daughter are very heavy cards. There's no getting around it. They're very challenging. So if that's something that you are going to go through this week, Aquarius, you know, just, you know, dig in there. Grit. I'm getting grit. Yeah, be gritty. It is going to pass and it is going to take you in the direction that you need to be going in. And that's your messages. Please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.